Midday, Kentucky will take a look at a heartwarming story about a child who has greatly benefited from the wonderful work being done by St. Jude's Research Hospital. Then we'll take a look at Katie's interview. She was a little bit excited about this, about a brand new show that is coming here to ABC 36 called Battle of the Network Stars, and I believe it is starting tomorrow night. We'll find out more about that. And we continue to check out the awesome activities, if I don't say so myself, over down there at Dollywood, everyone. Stick with us, you're watching Midday Kentucky. At least I think it is. Good afternoon, thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky, everyone. I had Lisa telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing when it comes to my hand, everyone.
Yes, now listen, I have two children that get cuts and scrapes all the time. He has a little boo-boo on his knuckle
because
here.
I had it frozen.
Right.
A little spot thingy.
Right, but it's still healing. You need to have Neosporin on it.
Thanks, Mother.
Keep it from getting
What do you
infected.
think, Katie?
I think give it some fresh
Let's
air.
have a drink and
Let it just have fresh air, you'll be fine.
Exactly.
Don't worry about the
We
MRSA.
think the same.
Don't
the
worry about the
single people
MRSA
with
going
no
around.
children
Okay.
think, she'll be right. You will get on with it, love. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I finally see that you're officially part of the ABC family now.
That's what I've been told.
You've got a full picture up on our website that is now introducing you to the public, so to speak.
Well,
welcome to
I'm
the family,
glad
dear.
to be here. Very glad to be here.
That's good to
Challenging
hear.
at times, but I'm getting my way through
We're
it.
not challenged, are we?
No.
I don't know. I'm like, who knows? Hey, I want to put this out there because I really want our viewers to get behind this and do this with us. It's less painful than the ice challenge, everyone, and it's more flattering than the no makeup selfie. The watermelon dress is the latest photo craze to hit social media. All you need to partake is a watermelon, a cutting utensil, and a chirpy nice pose. So do you see how they've done that?
I do, I see it.
They cut out a dress. Let's just look at some other pictures. I think they are so cute, everyone. And they've also got, what you need to do is cut out the image.
Right.
And like a little dress. And then you stand behind it and take a photo. All right.
I like it.
Don't you
I
love
do
it?
too. I think it's cute.
I love it as well.
I think it's
But
cute.
everyone, I want you to put it on our Facebook page or Instagram account and hashtag Watermelon Challenge, of course, and ABC 36 Midday Kentucky. I think, look at that. That I thought looked like a real dress.
It really is.
I'd
very
like
close.
to see someone Photoshop out their hand. But
Yeah.
you know all those pictures that you see when you're in Europe and things like that, they put on Facebook, and they're touching the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Right.
And over at, I'm going to tell a lie, I now can't remember what the museum, they actually now have steel poles that you stand on, so it looks like you're touching the pyramid.
Oh, with the Louvre.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I didn't know where you meant. Like
I'm
here
sitting
in
here-
Europe. And
No, I said in France. I was sitting here looking at you thinking, someone save me.
I didn't hear you
can't."
say in
I'm
France.
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Louvre. And they have that. And I think they look fantastic. So that's what I want everyone to do. Jump on our page. Have you got a watermelon? Well, I'll have to buy a watermelon.
I'll get a
over the
watermelon.
weekend.
That's fine.
Let's do it.
You know, when you first told me about it, I thought it was the green part of the water. I didn't understand. You were like, cut a dress shape out. They've been cutting a dress shape out of the watermelon. And I'm thinking,
You two
the
never
green
understand what I'm saying. Then again, I
We
don't think many
we needed
people do.
details, but that's really cute. I think
Yeah.
get on our Facebook page.
I think
It'll
it'll
be
be fun. Hey, I want you to think about, but let's not put the picture up, anyone, just yet. When you think of famous stars who have posed nude on famous covers over the years, who's the one celebrity that you think of straight away?
That are pregnant.
Kim Kardashian.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Who do you think
I think
of?
Demi Moore.
Yeah, I think also Debbie Moore. Now, of course, Serena Williams has just done hers, but I want to take a flip down memory lane. Demi Moore was the first one in 1991, Cindy Crawford in 99. Okay, then we go on to Monica Bellucci.
Oh, I didn't hear you say pregnant. I thought you just said celebrities who have posed nude.
Oh, I did meant to.
That's
oh,
what you said.
Well,
So-
they are nude.
Well, but I meant, I didn't know that was a stipulation,
Can
so
I
let's
just-
add that.
Yes, can I
didn't
just
say
also
that.
then say, I was looking at you thinking, did Kim Kardashian pregnant?
Well, as you were
I'm
talking
like,
of the pictures, I was like, wait,
I'm
she's
so
pregnant, she's
sorry.
pregnant, she's pregnant.
Okay, Britney Spears in 2006, if we can have a look at that one.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. Eva Hergozovia. I've never heard of her. Okay,
Herzegovina?
she's in 2007. Christina Aguilera in 2008. Mariah Carey 2011. Paula Patton 2010. Jessica Simpson 2012. Kourtney Kardashian was in 2014 on Du Jour magazine. Black China in 2016. Sierra 2017. And of course, this is the reason why I'm bringing this up is I saw this cover and I thought Serena looked absolutely beautiful. And I have to say, I don't know why I immediately thought about this, but then I started thinking, and I got online, I thought, who else has been on a cover, pregnant and nude, female? And the only one I could think of, to be honest with you, was Demi Moore.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Well, she was the first.
She was the first, but also if we flip back to Demi Moore's, that one, I think it was so beautiful.
It was.
And I know other people have tried to copy it, but I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's the colours on the screen or what do you think? Do you
Yeah,
think it's
I like it. I have to be honest, this is the first time I've seen it. I've never seen this before.
You've
a
never seen
generational
Demi
thing.
Moore?
No, of course Demi Moore. I'm a big fan of Demi Moore.
Yeah.
I'm saying this cover I have never seen.
Well, it really
But I
caused-
love it. I think she's gorgeous.
It caused
I love
a
that
stir.
women do this. It's just owning your sexuality, and you're still gorgeous, and you're even more beautiful when you're pregnant.
Well,
I love these pictures.
I love your perspective on it because for her, she didn't see the Demi Moore like
Yeah.
we did. You know, when Demi did this.
Don't put me in
it
your
was-
age bracket.
It was shocking.
I just read a lot. It's like,
Well, in my age bracket, back in the day, I remember.
stick over there, my friend.
Don't come over by me.
But it was shocking for us because nobody had done it. So
Yeah.
she was the first. It was very shocking, very beautiful. But it caused a real stir. And now, listening to Katie talk about it, it's kind of like common ground almost, like a celebrity, a beautiful celebrity woman who's pregnant is probably going to do a cover on something. You know, it's just really interesting for me to hear that and to see how far our society has come since that initial
Yes, but
photo shoot.
I want to bring it back to this though. Doing it on Du Jour magazine is not the same as doing it on Vanity Fair or Vogue, and Serena Williams just did it also on Vanity Fair. It's like doing it on a seriously world-renowned magazine like Vogue or Vanity Fair, but you do it on Du Jour like Khloe Kardashian didn't really raise much of an eyebrow. Do you see the difference there? So there's more widely spread conversation when it's on Vanity Fair, and I think that's why it was so controversial when it was done.
Oh, it was huge.
In, did we say 1991? When you think about it, that was when reality TV was almost getting started. Everything was happening around that time. So I think it's great, and I think Serena Williams, if you've noticed this week, do you remember John McEnroe came out
Yeah, I
and
know.
said,
They got
Oh, yeah.
a
"Oh my
tiff.
lord!"
I love how she handled that.
Don't
too.
you love the way such
Yeah,
grace
yes.
and an incredible sportswoman to boot? And I think she's only 6 months pregnant in that photograph, which I think is
she's
amazing.
gorgeous.
Yeah. Hey, I have to ask your opinions on this. I saw this article, and it was things that really shouldn't go out of fashion, but they have.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
Do you like this
I like
idea?
the sound of it, yeah.
Handwritten love letters.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever had one of them, Katie? Handwritten, not a text.
Yes, actually, yes. Not really in the mail, but little notes like left or actually in the mail. Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, modesty is the age of nothing's off limits. Would it be so awful to be a bit teeny modesty? What do you think? Not showing it all up front?
Right.
So what I'm saying is see how this wedding dress is truly covered from head to toe, basically, apart from the neckline. Do you think we're not modest enough nowadays?
I kind of like the little less modesty.
Yeah, me too.
I want to, I
Well,
think
now, hold
a
on, what
little
do you
bit
mean?
more skin is than this picture right here. I think that's a little too covered for me.
Okay, no, I get you, but it was the era back
I mean,
then
it's
as well.
beautiful. I mean, it's
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. But I kind of
Okay.
like a little bit more.
Okay, what
neckline.
about dressing up you know, do we not dress well enough now for events? Do you feel that people are dressing a little too casual?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
I do too.
I told you that.
So then that goes in complete contrast to what you just said.
No, it doesn't. I was talking about covering up.
Yeah,
like,
but okay, look at this gal there with the gorgeous.
well, I'm not saying those outfits, but what you said was, do you think that we don't dress up enough
Yeah.
for certain events? And I just was thinking about this on Sunday when I
gotcha,
was sitting
yeah.
at church, because you look around and everybody's very casual now in church, and but yet the older guard, the
Would you
the
wear what
elderly-
you're wearing now to church?
Yeah, totally would.
Okay.
And but I noticed that the older gentlemen were wearing suits, still wear the suit jackets, suit pants, and everything. But yet the younger gentlemen were wearing, khakis and a polo, and which is totally fine. I mean, church.
As long as it's pressed and looks like they haven't
Yeah.
just jumped out of bed.
You know what? Honestly, as long as you're at church, I think that's a good start
Can
for a lot of people.
I say to you, I went to Rhonda. We've had Rhonda on the show, one of our producers here at the station, and she's invited me a couple of times to her church, the Baptist church in Winchester. And I'm telling you, those women dress.
Yeah.
They dress, and I love it. It is I go just for the show. It's just a lot of fun. Hey, you probably don't remember, but actually, I'm not going to say that. Do you know what my phone number is? Without looking at your phone?
No.
No.
I have
None
no
of us
clue.
do. Memorizing phone numbers, everyone.
That's
I love
true.
this picture. Don't you love this?
Oh, nice.
That's great.
Who
Doesn't
knows?
look dangerous at all.
Who knows someone's phone number without looking at their phone nowadays? I would not know.
I know everyone in my family's number.
Off the top of your, I don't.
Do you really? I don't
yeah,
either.
I
I
do
do.
not know anymore.
Yeah.
Which is really crazy.
That's crazy.
Printed photos. I have to be honest with you. I looked at my photo album the other night. Not that there's much in it, but I thought it was really nice to look at some old-fashioned photos. And
It is.
we've sort of got away from that.
Completely.
Huh?
We've really gotten away from
Yeah.
it.
Some other things that we don't really do anymore is calling someone. I have to say, I called someone today that I've just been texting for the last few weeks instead of chatting. It prompted me to call them.
Huh.
It might have only been a 2-minute conversation, but
Yeah, but sometimes I would rather have a text than a whole conversation. If you're just texting me something like short, or even if it's happy birthday, we're not close, but you're just saying, hey, thinking
Oh,
of you,
that's
happy
different.
birthday,
That's different.
Yeah.
just send me a text.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think everything warrants a conversation.
Yeah.
okay, I've got to say
I
this.
agree. I think so.
Table manners, people. I can't bear bad table manners, and it's getting worse as the generations go on.
So what's your pet peeve on table manners?
Eating spaghetti in a restaurant is a pet peeve of mine. If you are at a table with me and you order spaghetti bolognese, I'm out the door. I'll pay for your meal, but I'm out
Are you
because it
serious?
gets a bit messy.
Oh.
So you're just never allowed to have it?
You wouldn't.
So you're trying to control what your what your loved one or your friend
Please.
is eating at the table?
I will be honest with everyone at home. If you go out on a date,
Yes.
okay, and they order, your other half orders spaghetti bolognese or pasta that's going to be flopping everywhere, get out. Because you're immediately going to be turned off and there's no romance after that.
I disagree.
I don't know what I'm going to do with him.
Okay, let's
a work in
move
progress,
on to the
people.
next topic. Katie, I thought this was really interesting that you bringing up this one. What's this one?
What was
We're
that?
going to change topics. Oh, well, let's change the topics because you didn't like my idea. So let's talk about some cheap cities to move to when, what, is this for a life change?
Yeah, this was something, just an interesting blog I saw on the Huffington Post, and it was called 11 Stunning Cities That Are Actually Cheap to Live In if you wanted to leave the U.S., if you wanted to move abroad. So we'll show you the first one. Now, this is all based off of cost of living in terms of food, transportation, and room and board there, apartments
Yeah.
and owning. So the first one here, this is Nuremberg, Germany. How gorgeous, this cute little town, right? Would you guys ever move to Germany? Or have you thought about living in another country besides Australia?
I was going to say,
Leaving
sister, I'm
here.
here.
Yeah, like if you want to leave both. You know, have you ever
Right.
thought of going
I-
to Europe?
I have thought about it. I mean, back in my younger years,
Yeah.
now, it would take the whole family to move. But yeah, I definitely have thought about it. And I love that you were bringing this topic to the table because I was curious to see what cities
Where
would
would you
be
like to live?
affordable. Oh gosh, I loved Vienna. I thought it was beautiful. And Cannes. I loved Cannes too. So
Well, let's pop up some of those other
Either
pictures
one.
to show you guys. The next one, Budapest, Hungary. I've never been there, but I know a lot of friends that have
Yeah.
loved it. Look how beautiful
Oh,
this
that's
is.
stunning.
Gorgeous.
Some of the architecture that you can find in Vienna, but not the prices of Vienna.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is Warsaw, Poland, and I have been there and just I love this city. It is amazing. The architecture,
gorgeous.
the prices, it is unbeatable there. It is so cheap. Mexico City, I was surprised to see on here, but I know a lot of people love venturing down there. It'd be a quick flight back home. People thinking about moving to Mexico. And the next one, our neighbors to the north, Calgary, Canada is one of the cheapest big cities in Canada to live in.
Cheaper?
Is
Cheap
it?
in Canada, they
Right.
say. If you wanted to go up
cheapest
to the
in-
north,
One of the cheaper in Canada.
that you would move
Interesting.
there. So have you ever thought of moving to Europe? But when you decided to come to the U.S., how did you pick, the U.S. rather than somewhere in Europe?
It's funny you say that because it is a question that many of my friends have asked because I didn't know whether I'd get a job in America so soon. So I actually was thinking a 3-year plan. And they said, why didn't you go to Mexico? Why didn't you go to Spain? And it's language barrier.
Okay.
So I think if you are brave enough to pick up and then move to another country, learn the language or at least know something that's going on there because it's really tough.
Right, right.
It is very tough.
Yeah.
And even coming to an English speaking country, do you know I still find it really hard on some things here in America.
Really?
Oh yeah, like I still have trouble, even reading the prompter because of the language.
Down
here.
that Vegemite and you'll be fine.
Exactly. Hey, coming up, everyone, we take a close look at St. Jude's and what they do when it comes to helping children and their last days and helping them get better. We'll be right back up with this short break.